Did you know there's a place on Earth where dying is not allowed? Imagine being sent away from your home just because you're on the brink of life and death. It sounds like a science fiction novel, doesn't it? Well, welcome to reality. This is the extraordinary story of Longyearbyen, the town where dying is forbidden. Let's delve into the chilling, and I do mean chilling facts of this incredible place. Longyearbyen, the world's northernmost settlement, lies in the remote, frozen wilderness of the Arctic archipelago of Svalbard under the sovereignty of Norway. It's a place so cold, so isolated, that it has adopted some of the world's most unusual laws in response to its extreme environment. The population of this town is just about 2,000 people, and they live under one peculiar rule: you cannot die here. In most towns, death is an inevitable part of the cycle of life, but in Longyearbyen, dying is strictly forbidden. You heard it right, it is illegal to die in this town. Now, before you imagine a dystopian regime punishing people for passing away, let's understand why this law exists. It all boils down to the unique environmental conditions of Longyearbyen. How can a town make it illegal to die? Seems absurd, right? Let me explain. It's not that the residents of Longyearbyen are breaking the law if they kick the bucket. Instead, this law is a consequence of the town's unique environmental circumstances. Longyearbyen's location within the Arctic Circle results in an environment that's perpetually cold, covered by a layer of permafrost. This thick layer of frozen soil doesn't thaw, even during the summer months. This condition affects everything, from the type of houses you can build, to where you can farm, and yes, even the process of dying and burial. Back in 1950, it was discovered that the bodies interred in the local cemetery weren't decomposing. They remained frozen, perfectly preserved by the icy ground. You could say that the town had unwittingly created a macabre museum of its deceased citizens. This might sound creepy enough, but the real scare came when scientists found they could recover live samples of the Spanish flu virus from bodies buried in 1918. The Spanish flu pandemic was one of the deadliest in human history, killing tens of millions of people worldwide. The notion that the virus could still be present and potentially active in the preserved bodies was a chilling prospect, to say the least. So to manage this risk, local authorities made a decision. No more new burials would be allowed in Longyearbyen. This unusual law doesn't punish people for dying, but instead provides a unique solution to a unique problem. The terminally ill or elderly are now transported to the mainland for their final days, ensuring their natural end doesn't pose a threat to the living. While it may seem peculiar, this rule is an extraordinary example of how communities must sometimes adapt to the unique challenges presented by their environment. And in the case of Longyearbyen, this adaptation has led to a law as frozen in place as the ground beneath the town itself. In response to the chilling discoveries of the 1950s, Longyearbyen's authorities leaped into action. Recognizing the potential public health risk, they made the unique decision to forbid new burials in the town. A law that seems almost unthinkable elsewhere made perfect sense here in this harsh, icy environment. Remember, this law doesn't penalize people for dying. It is, instead, a practical response to an unusual environmental challenge. To safeguard the community and prevent a potential biohazard, this frost-bitten town decided to change how it deals with end-of-life matters. When a resident of Longyearbyen becomes seriously ill or reaches the latter stages of their life, they are transported to the Norwegian mainland. Here, they receive medical care in an environment where natural processes can take their course, away from the preservation effects of the permafrost. This ensures that the town remains safe from the risk of ancient viruses re-emerging, and also guarantees that individuals can receive the healthcare they need towards the end of their lives. Although it might sound severe, it's a solution that makes sense in the unique environment of Longyearbyen. With the closest mainland hospital over 800 miles away, this isn't just a safety measure, but a necessity born of the town's remote location and extreme conditions. In many ways, this is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. Even when confronted with the most extreme conditions, communities like Longyearbyen find innovative solutions to survive and protect their way of life. Longyearbyen's unique laws don't just stop at death, but extend to the beginning of life as well: birth. This remote outpost has regulations around births that are as peculiar as its rules about death. Due to the town's isolation and the limited medical facilities available, it's not equipped to handle the unpredictable nature of childbirth. Complications during birth, which might be easily handled in a well-equipped hospital on the mainland, could turn life-threatening in this Arctic outpost. That's why, when the women of Longyearbyen approach their due dates, they are flown to mainland Norway. Typically, they depart a few weeks before the expected date of birth to ensure they receive the best possible medical attention during delivery. This is crucial for both the safety of the mother and the newborn. Once mother and baby are ready, they return home to Longyearbyen, marking the beginning of a new life in this extraordinary town. This is an exceptional case of a community adapting to their extreme surroundings and ensuring the safety of their future generations, even if it means their first breath isn't taken on home soil. So, in a way, the journey of life for the residents of Longyearbyen starts and ends away from home, a testament to the adaptability of the human spirit in the face of Mother Nature's challenges. From this intriguing journey into Longyearbyen's unique way of life, we've learned about some extraordinary practices, adapted to meet the challenges of one of the world's most extreme environments. These unusual laws surrounding death and birth are dictated not by whims of culture or tradition, but by the necessities of nature and survival. Living in Longyearbyen comes with its own unique set of rules, a reminder of how adaptable humans can be in even the harshest conditions. Here, in this icy wilderness, the circle of life takes on a different dimension, shaped by the permafrost that defines the town and its environment. This incredible town teaches us that life, in all its stages, can find a way to adapt and persist, even in the face of daunting challenges. Longyearbyen's residents not only survive but thrive in conditions that most of us would find unimaginable, and their town's peculiar rules are testament to that. Despite the harsh realities of living and not being allowed to die or be born in Longyearbyen, its residents have carved out a life for themselves in this remote corner of the world. They demonstrate that with resilience, innovation, and respect for nature, humans can make a home just about anywhere. Underneath the stark industrial exterior, Longyearbyen is a place renowned for its unexpected warmth and hospitality. Many residents, initially planning a brief stay, end up falling in love with the town, bitten by the Arctic bug. But living in Longyearbyen isn't a lifelong commitment for most. According to Statistics Norway, residents typically spend around 7 years in Svalbard. It's a place people come to work, to experience, but not necessarily to stay forever. From an outsider's perspective, daily life in Longyearbyen may seem extraordinary. The constant threat of polar bears means carrying weapons outside the settlement is a necessity, not a choice. The climate is harsh, unpredictable, and the cycles of light and dark can be challenging. But to the residents, this is normal, everyday life. So as we wrap up our exploration of Longyearbyen, we're left with a profound appreciation for this tiny town that has defied the odds, transforming the icy permafrost of the Arctic into a vibrant, resilient community with a unique, chilly, and quite remarkable charm. So what do you think about Longyearbyen's unusual laws? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're fascinated by incredible facts from around the world, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, keep exploring the unusual corners of our wonderful world.